can you hear me now? They tried to mute a brother, but hey, ain't no stopping us now. I think the microphones are all on. We got all the different colors. Happy to be back again. Welcome for this week's midday motivational minute. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we're at episode number 36. Where has 2023 gone? If you would have told me that we were already in September, how are we going to make this a September to remember? So let's go ahead and sit down. Let's get ready for today. I do want to say a big thank you to AMP. My boy Morgan Ingram over at Ascension Media Productions for sponsoring last week. This week, I got to give it up to the brothers McKee, the Sass brothers. Yes. Giving them dap. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much, Darren. And Darren, little birdie told me, happy birthday, man. Go shorty. It's your birthday. To my brother, my Sass brother, Darren McKee. Hope you're having a happy birthday. Now, last week, we talked about accepting responsibility. We talked about how do you take control and make sure that your vision, making sure that your life is going where you want it to go, and you don't even need to put on the blue blocker glasses. But I'll tell you this, last week's topic, it touched the nerve. I got some messages from folks afterwards that, hey, Larry, that was a message that I needed to hear. So my encouragement is that you accept responsibility for where you're at and for your life, and that you take control. I hope that message resonates. Thank you so much. Now, today's topic is the power of presence. It's the power of being there, being present, showing up, making sure that your feet are at where you be at. Yeah, sometimes we're here, but we're not really here. Boop, 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 boop. Sometimes we're physically somewhere, but we're not really tuned in. We're not really present. And how did this come about? It came about from life. Over the weekend, the holiday weekend, we had a bunch of birthday parties. I'm all birthday partied out. I've lost all my hair. That had nothing to do with it. But essentially, we had a 5-year-old birthday party. Happy birthday, Tiago. We had a 9-year-old birthday party. Happy birthday, Bennett. And I ain't in it. And then we also had a 55-year-old birthday party. I don't want to put all your business out in the street, but my homegirl, Kathy Black, celebrating the 5-5. Woo! And she gave a special presentation talking about one of her friends, one of her family members who always shows up, who no matter what she has going on, she's got her own celebrations, but she's always there, always present, and how much it means to her. It got me thinking, how do I show up? And it wanted me to ask the question, it warranted me to ask you the question of, how do you show up? Are you present? Are you being there and showing up with your full presence? And actually, the question really is, are you showing up? And then we can get into how do you show up? So I want you to think about that. Let's noodle on it for a few seconds. Are you present in everything that you do? In daily life, are you present? Are you there? Or are you kind of coasting through? You're distracted. You're not really there. And hey, I'm guilty as charged. There's many times I go through life and I'm distracted. I'm not really there. I'm not really engaged. I'm not really focused where I need to be. Can anyone else relate? Or are we all just going to coast through life kind of in a haze without that intentionality? Without that deliberateness, without making sure that we focus on being at where our feet are at, being there, it's half the battle. So I want to know, when you think about truly being there, what does that look like? Paint a vision for me as you think about actually being there. What does that mean to you? How do you bring your all? How do you give your 100% and bring your best self with you in each and everything that you do? When I think about being present, it's being intentional. It's being purposeful. It's being mindful. Being present and giving all your attention, it shows that I don't know if HR is in the house, and I know I've got some Sherms coming out. Raleigh Metro Sherm, I can't wait to see you in November. I know where I'm going to be November 8th and 9th. For my Alamance County in Burlington, my Sherm, I know where I'm going to be later on in September. but it's the give a damn factor. Do you actually care? When you care, you take all the distractions away. It shows that you're dependable. It shows your commitment. I've been working on that with my coach. When you're committed to something, you're fully in there. You're in there like swimwear. Ain't no stopping you. Ain't no distracting you. I'm focused. Yes. Where do we find that in our life? Where are we engaged fully so that we can have those experiences, so that we can make sure that we get the most and we provide our most, we provide our best to other people? It's powerful, your physical presence, even virtually right now. I hope that you're engaged. I don't know about y'all, but how often do you watch TV? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you have a conversation with someone and you're not fully there? You're kind of halfway there, halfway not. You're kind of listening in, but you're also tuned in to a different station. Uh-oh, Houston, we've got a problem. There's so many benefits to you being there, being committed, being engaged. I think they say your actions speak so loud. I can't hear what you're saying. So if you're committed, you care, you give a damn, what you gonna do? Now that we know this, and this is something that we've always known, what you gonna do? Are you gonna keep going through and doing what you've always done? Or, I think that's the definition of insanity, or are you gonna shake it up, break it up, flip it upside down, and step up to the challenge? I've got a challenge for you. Riddle me this. Here goes the challenge. I'm challenging you to step up your presence in all walks of life, whether it's with your loved ones, your family, your children, your significant others, whether it's with your friends, making sure that you're engaged with your friends, whether it's with your fitness, whether it's with your job and your career. Are you truly present? I think they call it quiet quitting. I don't know. There's nothing about me that really says quiet. But essentially, are you engaged? Are you getting the most out of the experience? Are you learning? Are you making sure that you're learning and growing and that you're giving your all? If you're not engaged, if you're not there, if you're not with it, you're not. You're not. And I can tell you, this is a little bit on a tangent, but I'm fired up seeing what Neon Dion, Coach Prime, what he did at Colorado. No one believed. They were 20-plus point underdogs, and they pulled off the upset, what most would call an upset. But when you know him, he's been a winner his entire life. Oh, that's inspiration right there. I love it. Now, there was a quote that I wanted to share last week as we were talking about accepting responsibility. I got so excited. I don't think I shared it with y'all, so I'm going to share it today. And the quote, it comes from Sarah Caldwell. And what Sarah says is, learn everything you can, anytime you can, from anyone you can. There will always come a time when you will be grateful you did. So think about that. Learn everything you can, to soak in that knowledge, anytime that you can. You know what time it is, bow time, from anyone that you can. I learned so many lessons from my kids, from my wife, from my friends, from family, from life experiences, just going through life. There's so many lessons that are out there. Be present. You will be glad. There will always come a time when you will be grateful that you did. So there's power in being present. I want to go ahead and see what do my folks have to say that are tuned in. IG, I appreciate you. I see you, Paul, out there. Let's see on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Noe, what's going on? Coming in from LA. Yes, it has been a while. So great to see you. Jim Roberts. How about them Gators? Yeah, that's my Florida grad, my Florida alum out there. Mind being present in the moment makes all the difference. You're absolutely correct. I am consistent in showing up when I sign up. I love that. So that sounds like commitment, Jim. Sounds like when you sign up, you are consistent in making sure that you show up. Noe, let's see what you got. Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. We have to be present, not on autopilot. There's a lot of folks out there that are living on autopilot, which, hey, do you, boo-boo? But I'm going to give you a challenge to give it a try, to explore, to play with what it could be like to be present in all walks of your life, in your relationships, in your experiences, to be present. Coach Reyes, I appreciate this. You can't always be in the moment because you need time to reflect and give the mind some peace. I like that. But when you're up to bat, full focus, lock and load. Now you're talking my language. When it's Casey up the bat or Larry up the bat, I like what you said right there. Full focus. Oh, that's my game face right there. Locked and loaded. Boom. Hey, let's keep it real. Strike three. The story of my life, but I'm coming up the bat again. Coach Reyes, I appreciate it. We've got Odessa coming in. Everything we have need of is in the present moment. So true. Everything that we have need of, everything that we need is in the present moment. What are we going to do with that opportunity? Are we going to let it pass us by, or are we going to take full advantage of the opportunity that's at hand? I want to say thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I hope to see you next Wednesday. I'm going to be in California. I don't know if I'm going to be able to rock and roll with y'all live. Might be pre-recorded, but I just want to wish you all the best. Continued success. Step up to that challenge of being present, being deliberate, being there wherever there is with your relationships, your family, your friends, your experiences, those activities that you do. Go out there, live a lot, not live a little, live a lot. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and be present. Peace. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will holler at you next week. Thanks again, y'all. Bye now. Thanks. All right, IG. I'll holler at you on the flip side.